Man, what's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy Game like Will, man, back with another video. Listen, man, I just want to talk to y'all a little bit, man, about rejection. You know what I'm saying? Rejection, rejection, rejection. Something that you're gonna face. I don't know. For some people, they face it every day of their life. You know what I'm saying? It depends how frequent you play the game, how frequent you roll the dice, how frequent you get up. It's a true matter in character. If you look at my profile, it says dating and lifestyle, and rejection is daily a part of both of those things. Every time I post a video, it's a chance of a low view count, a high view count. You know what I'm saying? And even on the days where it's a high view, you still gotta. What if the next one ain't? You know what I'm saying? What if the next one is only? You know what I'm saying? Because life is it varies, right? So I just want to read to y'all messages between me and this female that probably like last week I ran across. I approached her, basically letting y'all know like I put in some work to get her number. Like I seen her once, and then I tried to catch up to her. Like I ain't run up to her, but I see she was like just out my distance, and she went into the same store I was going into. Then I end up going in there shopping. Then I left, and then I end up seeing her magically after that. And it's funny because she lives kind of close to me, and we still haven't linked up yet. And I know I could push and make that happen if I really want to push and make that happen. But this video is not about like the outright rejection. It's not about the covert rejection. No, I got a man, or I'm sorry, I'm not interested. I love that type of rejection. That's my favorite form of rejection because it's just so honest that it's just the best way to reject a guy like me. You feel me? It's the best way to make me respect you. I could tell countless stories about times where that happened, and I just was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. I respect that. And they end up respecting me, and we have a mutual respect. Now we got these in betweeners, right? We got this gray area of rejection. We got this area where, like with Shorty, I'm gonna read the messages. It's like it's not really a rejection. It's more so an objection. It's more so an excuse. It's more so because first of all, you wouldn't have gave me your number if um, you're not open to meeting or dating or whatever the case, right? Now, that's a gray area statement I just made because maybe she isn't looking for nobody, but she liked the way you approached her, or maybe she was like, let me try some shit, or, you know, that could be the case. Yeah. So there ain't no guarantees in this shit. But what I'm trying to say is, and I'm gonna read this message real shortly. There's women that see, and this will make games so contradictive and it make it abstract. There's no guarantees. Um, I realize it's easier to have one woman than it is to have three or four. It's easier to have four for some other reasons, but in the other moments, it's easier to just have one because if you just got one, you don't got to do no management. There's no management. You don't have to manage anything. You just like, oh, I wake up, my girl Ashley. That's all I got to worry about over and over again. When you're vetting and you're doing more to vet and seek out a better character woman, which means you have to mingle, you have to have a roster, you have to be actively dating. That means that you're going to end up with three women or four women, and you're like, okay, well, one of those four are showing me they like me, but no, three of those four are showing you, and one of those four are what I like to call um the loose tooth of the group. Like she's gonna fall out, possibly. She's like in and out at the same time. Maybe she's in literally in your inbox, but she's like out of control. Like she's not really in your control because you could set up a date, but the date doesn't necessarily always happen. And this is what I'm making this video for. Like, it's been a couple times lately. I noticed that, because anything in life you start to do, there will be resistance and rejection involved and objections. Resistance, rejection, objections. You got to make it through those three things. And you're, first of all, you know, ground rule number zero, you're not going to get them all, but you're going to get them all. Shit doesn't even make any fucking logical sense. But what I'm trying to say is there's a way to cast a net and catch a lot of fish or a lot of crabs from the sea. Like, there's a way. And it's by having a program or having a system in which you have an answer for everything. So when Shorty, I'm gonna get to the story now, and I call her the loose tooth because there's like three women that I'm texting that I feel like are kind of like in order or in control. And then you always gonna have one or two, maybe three, hell, four or five. You're gonna have some women that they're like on edge about if they should fuck with you, or you're gonna have some because when I approach a woman, I'm giving them my Instagram or my number. Typically my Instagram because the number shit right now ain't really, you feel me? But I'm giving them something. And the Instagram get tricky because they're looking at your photo and your profile and they're measuring you up and they're saying, I don't know if he's fly enough. I don't know if he's maybe even masculine enough or anything. Like, they're looking at your profile, they're looking at your photos, and nine times out of ten, if you don't got these high status profile pictures, they're gonna think you're a basic nigga. They're gonna think you're average. And my photos are not that good. They're straight. They're decent. They're not bad or good. They're just is. You feel me? I got a couple photos. So I know with time that's gonna be more of an asset to me than a liability. But right now, it's up in the air, meaning like a female may or may not take it. Like, they may message me inbox and it may go regular or it may go a different way. But now let me skip to the story real quick with this woman because she lived close as fuck and it's kind of, I like to call this shit subtle rejection. It's not real. It's not like she said no, I'm not interested. She didn't say that, but there's a subtle rejection, and I think subtle rejection could be devious and more conniving than overt rejection, which makes sense. Why I always say guys raised by their mother have a harder time in life because women in general, whether it's your mother or not, they don't say yes and mean yes and say no and mean no. They say no and they might mean yes, and then they say so. Women are more indirect creatures, and we know that by science and backed by nature and all type of shit. Um, so what I mean by that is I'm attacking in this video the covert rejection, not the overt rejection, right? When we don't like someone, we say no. No, I'm good. That's why I say I respect the women who do that. Y'all were raised probably by some strong parents or something. I'd say no. I'm sorry. I got a boyfriend, or I'm not interested. The women who give you their Instagram or give you their number, maybe they was nervous, maybe they scared. There's a lot of crazy motherfuckers out here, but this is why I make this video because with her, she was ready to link up with me and go on the date. And this is why I feel a little guilty, a little 15%, 5% guilty, because I'm the one, I was in another another town, on the day we were supposed to link up, and she texts me, my phone don't ring. That's one thing I have to make sure I tell all my women, my phone don't ring. So my texting skills really be trash. I gotta look at it in order to see the message because it's not gonna ring. So she hit me up, um, and she said, "Are we still on for this day?" So she was with it, like, you feel me? So peep this, and I want to hear what y'all got to say in the comments down below because I need some help with this shit because she kind of, I feel like she's playing a little mind game with me a little bit. She could be serious. She could be playing that female shit I was just talking about. So We actually had a great talk on the first day. Like she was interested, and I could tell. Um, because when I first walked up to her, she was at a bus stop and she was talking, and we was having a conversation, and I guess she was surprised with the fact I was able to just hold up a conversation and that shit was smooth. So I gave her my Instagram and I told her like, yeah, hit me up, blah blah blah. So she requests me before she even probably get on the bus, because when she get on the bus, I'm walking away. I go to the store, I come back out the store, look at my phone, there she is. I close that, like I follow her back, and then she ended up texting me like probably 2 hours later than that, because I didn't get back to the house to text her back till later. So when I got back to the house, I seen she text me. She said, "Sorry for the rush, but how old are you?" So she was initiating the convo at that point. So I could tell the interest was there. The interest was high. The interest was high. She's like, okay, this random guy just approached me and he's confident. You know what I'm saying? He's not a bad looking. Like I could already tell these were some of the, she's like his conversation straight. Da 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 da. So I tell her my age, and then I said you were blank, right? I said her age. I said you were, and then I said her age, and I said right. And she said her age, which I was wrong by 1 year. And she said, I was just checking because you look young at first. LOL. I said, geez, LOL, that's a good thing with the face like this. I said, and look, I had to come say something to you. I seen you and you didn't see me, but I had to make myself known by you. You know what I'm saying? And she said, for sure, I love when people tell me I look young. Period. I'm happy you said something though. This is why I'm trying to see like what I'm trying to check her temperature. Like what you want? Like you was talking like she was talking like y'all could hear the interest in this shit. Don't act like I'm not delusional, bro. Like you feel me? Sometimes I gotta share text with y'all because y'all might even think like, yo, he making a lot of videos. How we know he even got any game? Y'all want to see some receipts and shit like that. I said, yeah, you do look kind of young. I don't know if I told you that earlier, but yeah, I had to. But the truth is, da 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 da. I just let her know like I want to get to know her character, basically. It's like, which is why I came up to you, type shit. She said, yeah, I get that a lot. Dot period. And how do you plan on figuring that out? As in figuring out her character. If her character is good. So like, you feel me? Like always make it about a female character, never her looks, type shit. I said the way I plan on figuring it out, da da da. Da, I want to see you at this. I told her the date. I set up the date tomorrow at this place at da da da. Da. I set up the date, and I let her know what I wanted to see her wear. You feel me? She said, "I've never had a man tell me what they want me to wear." LOL. I like the initiative though. I work weekdays, blank to blank. If we do anything, it have to be after work. And I'm wearing, I don't know what the fuck she said in that next bubble. I said, cool. I said, cool. I'll let you. I said, cool. I know it'll look good. And so after five sounds good. She said, okay. I'll let you know when I'm ready after I go home and change from my work clothes. Night. See what I'm saying? That energy was so high in the first at the beginning. This is why I gotta make this video because I gotta give y'all the real spill. I can't give y'all some do these five things and you'll get better with women. I can't do that because it's just fucking cringy, and it's just like might touch a lot of views and shit, but y'all not getting no real shit, man. Like so she said, this the next day, right? The next day. She said, do you still want to go to blank? Remember, um, this is when she texted me, but I was out, I was driving and I was like in a different town. but I was on the borderline between our town and that town. So I was basically on my way back. But the reason why I even went to another town was because I was about to go and see, I should have been on point and prioritizing, but it was just like, I guess it's because I don't always got the car, so I was just kind of fucking driving and just cruising. I was doing any fucking thing, fuck shit up. She said, "Hey, so you aren't answering, so I don't just want to be sitting at blank looking dumb, so I'm staying home." Period. We can meet another time when we have better back and forth communication. Now, look, the interest is still super high because she wouldn't have said that last part if it wasn't. She would have just been like, either no text back, or she would have been like, hey, she would have just said the first part, like, you aren't answering, I don't want to be looking dumb, so I'm staying home. She was just, it would have been no explanation next time. She would have never set up that, um, she would have never future projected, like, oh, in the future we could do this, then da 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 da. Yeah. So, like I told you, my phone don't ring. So this bitch ass phone. So I had to look at my phone, and then when I seen that, I said, "Yes, where you at? I got the car." Then I said, "I'm on blank street." Like I let her know. Like, but see, when you're behind and you're trying to, I probably could have even worded that a little different to make it more sound more feasible. I guess that's the word. But she said, I'm at home about to shower now. There's no buses going blank around this time, blah, blah, blah. I said, where you live by anyway? I thought you lived by blank because, and she said, yeah, I'm on the other side of blank. I'm free Sunday, either way, either day if you want to go to blank then. And I said, I feel like we live near each other. I live by blank, and on Sunday works for me. She said, basically informing like, yeah, I live over by blank, and that's not so far. That's not far. And okay, we can meet around 12. I got my hair out later that day. That's gonna take a minute. I ain't gonna lie, I fucked up a lot with her though because I wasn't really communicating the best. I was just being like on this certain type of frequency with it. Um, yeah, I think I fucked up a lot. I ain't gonna lie, I was saying little bullshit, like just little shit that I'm looking at now, and I'm like, it wasn't horrible, but it was horrible type shit. It wasn't. I did things out of, when you start to fail or start to feel like you're failing, and then you start saying shit to, because like this game shit is an experiential thing, so I know I'm wrong with what I did, but it's at the same time, it's like you're not wrong because you can do whatever you want, but it's just like, that's the way the sequence is supposed to go, and you try to rush some shit. Basically, that's what I did, and it just, she ended up saying no about that. Basically, I tried to have her come to the crib versus the date at that point, so that's what I basically did. And but she still was trying to link that next day. Um, and I said, I get that, no pressure. I'll just meet you, and we can have a good time. And uh, I said, I do believe women should take their time and stuff like that. So I went with that because I was like, yeah, you don't need to come through, but I do believe women should take their time and shit like that. She said, yeah, but it's gonna be quick because my hair look crazy after going to the water park today, something like that. I said, um, the day we were supposed to link, I woke up 1 hour late. 1 hour late. Like literally, we were supposed to link at 12. I literally woke up at 1. And then I said, what you doing? And then she didn't respond for the whole day. Then at night, I texted her one more time. I said, I woke up an hour late. but what you do today. She said it's all good. This is where I say that shit kind of feels like a slight because it's like we live so close. I damn near, pursued you the first day. It's not like we was walking past each other. I literally seen her from a distance. We went into the same store. I didn't chase her in the store. I didn't follow her in the store. We just happened to go into the same store. And then we happened to meet again at the bus stop. So to me, it felt like, oh, damn, maybe I'm supposed to meet her. Her Instagram photos look nice. She's not a bad looking female. And when it got to this point, I just felt like she tried to hit me with some shit, like on some because it didn't work the first day and because it didn't work the second day, like let me just opt out of this shit type shit. She said, it's all good, period. I'm not in the mood to meet new people right now anyway, to be honest, period. See, and in my mind, because I sat on that message for like a day or two or some shit. Yeah, like a day. Yeah, she wrote that yesterday. No, she wrote that 2 days ago. I wrote what I said yesterday. So I sat on it for like the rest of that day, I guess, the next day. And I was like, what the fuck she mean? She ain't in the mood to meet. So I'm a good detector of bullshit. So that's really what it really is. It's not. She don't might not even be lying or nothing. It's just like to me, I can smell bullshit. You feel me? That's one thing about me, man. I don't. It's not so much I'm even offended or even care. It's just you're not gonna you're not gonna get away with bullshit. You feel me? Like now it's free will though. Like if you don't want me, I'm good. But it's no gray area with me. You're either in or out type shit. So that's why I gotta make sure you're out 100% if you're really out. So because remember, when you got women lingering on your Instagram and shit, and you're seeing them and they're looking all good and shit, tasty and scrumptious and shit, you're like, damn, it's like almost as if they're taking space for the next woman that's not in your life. It's like sometimes when I delete women off my Instagram and get them out, because it'll be women that I meet in like Walmart or some shit. They give me their Instagram, I inbox them, they never write back. So I'll be like, all right, cool. Let me just it'll be 2 days go by. I'll be like, why it seem like I'm just sitting on bitches? Like instead of me going meeting some more, I'm sitting on the ones that I just ran into. But it's because you gotta really reiterate that your mind can be the worst trap. So if you feel like you just got like 15 women last week, you gotta reset that shit because the ones that fell out could still be on your Instagram, still in your phone messages, and it give you the illusion like you're doing something you're not doing. So you gotta clear that energy out, cleanse all them bitches out that ain't fucking with you, and then keep the ones that are, and then go talk to a couple more. That's how you build on. You gotta build on success, not on failure. That's what people don't get. So it's like, but I end up texting her. I said, "For real? Question mark? Why the sudden change?" And then I put the face like this. And I just feel like with her, I'm bullshitting right now. I'm just saying anything that comes to my mind. And she said she ended up texting me later that day. She said, I'm just too busy and trying to focus on other things right now. And I know it's bullshit because you was really on my body when we first started texting. I just showed y'all the messages. She was really on trying to make that time to link up. I feel like she's just literally trying to opt out on some like low key, some snake shit. Like, you feel me? Like, and I'm being funny with that word, but like, I feel like it's just that. It's like, all right, let me snake this nigga now. Cause it's like, he playing games or she might think that I'm on some lame shit, and it's like I'm not. It's just honestly we was missing each other. Like we honestly was missing the times every time it was an honest miss. But this is what I wrote to her though. I wrote this tonight. Last message. I'm gonna see what she say tomorrow. If she wake up and say something, she was online 3 hours ago. I said, okay, cool. I said, well, get back at me when you want to have a good time. Period. Take care. You feel me? And I got this from one of my dating coaches, but this is what I said to her because at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking like, damn, she kind of fucked my head up with that shit. Like, I don't know what to say. Cause she's making excuses out the ass right now. And I know the excuses is bullshit because you just had a whole different energy, earlier in the messages. So like right now you trying to see if I'm some gump ass nigga who gonna respect bullshit. You feel me? But like I can't respect bullshit without becoming bullshit. So that's one thing I learned in life. I remember I'm a lifestyle coach before anything. I'm a dating coach second. So you're not going to curb me without me letting you know that hey, it's okay to curb me. One and two, get back at me when you want to have some fun. That message that I just told y'all was for y'all because a lot of y'all be feeling defeated and me too. Like you feel me? When a woman suddenly decides to like opt out and like give you that energy as if they really almost like they do it as if they never really wanted to or like they never wasn't like they women are grimy creatures. Like I'm not even gonna lie, this isn't a woman bashing channel, none of that. But yeah, I know that y'all can be conniving as far as if you feel like a nigga not really taking y'all serious, y'all get to making a nigga feel like he's, the bottom of the totem pole and shit. And it's like, let me let you know, like, this ain't that. And the way I'm let you know is by the way I respond to the bullshit that you're spewing out, which is venomous. Cause a lot of stuff women say and do, it be undermining and it be undermining. Like, what you mean you're just too busy? First of all, and second of all, what you mean they're trying to focus on other things right now, like as if you're like fucking Holly Berry or fucking Tyra Banks or some shit. And even them are gonna make time for someone they feel like is that nigga. So you gotta come with a different excuse, baby. That one is it's an ancient excuse, but it's not gonna work on me. You feel me? And by me keeping a charitable spirit and saying, okay, well, she's not even ready for that. Okay, well, uh, get back at me when you want to have a good time. Period. Take care. You feel me? And you can tell that with that message that it's really much so dismissing her and letting her know you're not that special. Because let's be honest, I did approach you first. So women feel like that, like damn, he approached me first, da 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 da. And you know, it's like, yeah, I approached you, but that don't mean a damn thing. You feel me? That just mean that you caught my eye and you look good. You feel me? And you don't. I'm not gonna say you don't look that good, but y'all the way y'all be slandering and doing the little like it's like women are passive aggressive. So I just feel like that'd be my issue. Like you feel me? It's just what come with the territory, but it just feel a little like a slight like you ain't got shit else going on. You feel me? You're not that busy, no none of that. You just about to try to pull wool over my eyes, and I feel like I'm not fond of anybody pulling wool over my eyes. It's just disrespect, like low key. But the only reason that I'm not on bullshit with her is because she really seemed cool. Like you feel me? But low key, that kind of dude got me questioning her a little bit. Cause when you really genuine, you really genuine. It ain't no part time. You feel me? It ain't like so. It is kind of getting me now. I'm thinking about it. It's making me a little question. Like, why would she but I gotta be a man and take responsibility. Like, yo, you could have linked with her if you was on point. You wasn't on point. Sometimes in life you just miss it. You feel me? And it's not that big of a deal because I got other females, but it's just, I don't like feeling like I wasted my time. When I approached you and literally, like I said, I seen you. I set out to get what I wanted to get. I got what I wanted to get. We had good conversation at first and now you trying to act like sudden change of plans type of shit. Even when I didn't link up with you, I still was trying to set that shit back up. You feel me? And I feel like that's why a part of me is like, damn, she a little conniving for that. Like you feel me? You just gonna up and be like, oh well, I'm gonna. And it's like, okay, well, if you ain't feeling it, you ain't feeling it. You feel me? And that's why I sent the message I sent because I don't want her to think that I give a fuck. And in this video, y'all probably like, well, I could tell. Well, you do give a fuck because look at you, you're getting all bent out of shape, and it's like Nah, I just I know the things that triggered me in the past with women, and that's one of them. So yeah, that is a trigger. Sudden changes of plans bothers everybody. But at the end of the day, the way I responded to it was the right way, and the fact that I did respond, and I responded to other women in the past this way, and it, even if they don't fuck with me after that, they still be awesome. Like they be smiling on some damn. He really don't give a fuck. So I mean, it works, and it do make some women come back, and then some women got so much ego that they really be on some like, okay, they'll put a heart on your shit, and then act like it ain't bothering them either. It's like, good, you're petty, so good. We ain't gonna fuck around anyway because you're petty. I'm not a petty nigga, so we ain't gonna work that long if you petty. So it's here nor there. But I wanted to make this video because I wanted to really expound on subtle rejection because women are better than men at subtle rejection. Outright rejection, they're not so good at it because they're feminine. So, but that subtle, sudden, rejective, it's not even rejection. It's like rejective, like because it's like telling me you're busy and all that. It's like, come on, that's not really rejection because I could say some smooth shit and get you back to trying to fuck with me. Like, but it's more so like she's being rejective. Like, it's like gray area ish. Like, it's like, well, if you want me, then come and get me. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not really big. I'm busy now and I got other things. And it's like, bruh, you don't know who you talking to. You talking to somebody who, like you can't just say anything too. But even though you saying that, again, I'm big on character, so I respect your time and shit like that for real. But you not about to run game like no woman. I don't like being game being ran on me. And when I say game like Will, I'm not talking about some fucking tactics and shit like that. I'm really talking about just first of all, I'm a lifestyle coach first before anything, and then when I say game, you know, I'm not saying it as if it's like some, running a play on a female type shit. Like I'm saying it as if it's like you just upping your swag, like in general. Like you feel me? Because like, remember, I am a lifestyle coach first. Like getting your money together, upping your swag. Making sure you brush your teeth, brushing your hair. Like feel me? Throwing on a nice pair of sweats or some shit. Like bro, that's taking care of yourself. You feel me? And learning how to approach women. That's not running game. That's taking care of yourself. Every time you communicate or talk to somebody, that's a form of self love because you're emanating that out. Whatever the way you convey and conduct yourself. That's why I say, yeah, some shit do bother me, bro. That women do, but it's a learning curve. That's why I make a video about it. It's not for me to, because I'm not gonna punch the wall, punch the pillow about it. I'm not going. I'm far from abusive. You feel me? For me, it's more so what can I learn from what I did? And what I learned was when days you got dates, don't fuck around. And then even if it do go this way, respectfully, it's just another female, bro. So that's my learning curve on this shit. And no narcissistic shit, no none of that on this end. And I will not tolerate it on no other end. You're not gonna gaslight me, not gonna lie to me, tell me you got something going on when you just was trying to link up. Now all of a sudden you the big like this cat, bro. That's the type of shit you like. Like a lot of women run game instinctively, so that shit is just a thing that they do. You know what I'm saying? They do that shit. So you can't even really take their ass serious, man. So like this video, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that bell, post notification so you can get videos to your phone, to your laptop, to whatever device, man. Cause ain't nobody dropping no real game like this, real receipts, you know what I'm saying, off the laptop. You know what I'm saying? Off the laptop, we got this is literally the last message I sent was at 12 o'clock tonight. And I still haven't linked up with her. So I just wanted to, because I got other women I'm texting that we link up, we chill, it's regular, folks. It's regular. And when you got regularity going on, and then you got irregularity, or I mean, this is regular too, but when you have like things that come out the blue and you're like, damn, I don't know what to say to this because I gotta bring it to y'all because I gotta show y'all like yo, this is how I handled this, and how would y'all have handled that, and what y'all think y'all would have did differently. And women could comment, men could comment, whatever, man. But just know, bro, you can't take this from me in this situation. Uh, be on point. When it's a day that you got a date, take it like an interview. Like you got a job interview. Get up, brush your teeth, hop in the shower. You feel me? Do what you gotta do. Get fly. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta get super fly, but But I was out all that day, so I like. I got the car. I was out. I went to the stoppage. I went to shop right real quick. You know what I'm saying? I went to Quiznos. That's the day I made that mukbang. I went to Quiznos, got a sub. Like I was moving around. So when I missed her call, it was genuinely a miss. And it was only like I was only like 10 or 20 minutes late of the call, I think. Maybe a little later than that, maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But yeah, she was on some other shit at that point. So um we just gotta remember, bro, just don't take shit personal and just let them go, bro. Cause these women they move real quick and shit like that. Let their ass go, man. So it's your boy Game Like Will, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. Uh, yeah, man. See y'all next video, man. I'm out, man. Peace.